Okay, so um, today, this is what we're looking at. We are in Google Class, all right? Big picture. What you're working on right now is your constitutional civic project. That's my understanding. And if you click on this, right, you're going to see this. We're all familiar with this. This is the question that we're ultimately after here. We're writing an essay. Do we need a new constitution? You need 2 to 3 reasons why. The stuff we're reading now is so that you can write that. You know, those reasons are going to have claim evidence reasoning. That's the end goal. That's going to be the biggest, most heavily weighted assignment. Now, what do we need to include? Let's go back over. Come back over. If you click on this template, you get this green piece, right? Hopefully you've already done Electoral College. You've already done Citizens United. Put in some materials to support you there. The last that Mr. Yukeen shared with us yesterday was FDR's speech on new economic Bill of Rights. Now, that shows up in Google Class right here, FDR's economic Bill of Rights. And he gave us a short video. Come on. He gave us a short video, which I don't love, right here. Then he also gave us this text, and I think the text works great. If you click on that, you get the text. What I did was I went ahead and I wrote a translation for the text. I feel like sometimes it's a little confusing, but the ideas are really good and really important. So in Google Class, if you go right here to the top where it says FDR's speech for your green and blue notes, click on that and you get this, the double screen. All right. The goal here, use this document below. Here's the original text. Here's my translation. Okay. And you want to use this to get main ideas, key details, and write them down in your own words and put them right here. What I'm thinking you're going to want to do, most if not all people are going to say we should change the Constitution. Talk about why the Electoral College is flawed, why it's unfair, how Citizens United continued to make this unfair and favor wealthy donors. And then FDR's speech is more about ideas and ideals about what we should have. And that's going to be a great way to end your letter. So if we look at this first one, right? If we look at this, it is our duty now to begin to lay the plans and determine the strategy for the winning of a lasting peace and the establishment of an American standard of living higher than ever before known. We cannot be content, no matter how high that general standard of living may be, if some fraction of our people, whether it be 1/3 or 1/5 or 1/10, is ill-fed, ill-clothed, ill-housed, and insecure. Great ideas. What does it mean if I got a little confused there? Here's the translation. Now is the time for us to come up with a plan for lasting peace and an American standard of living that is better than anything anyone has ever seen. And we cannot be okay with this standard of living if any single person is not fed, clothed, housed, or is insecure. I agree with that. I think that makes sense. So if I come over to my note catcher, I might write down that idea in my own words. And it might look something like this. We need to have the highest standard of living. And we need to have it for everyone. Simple. Continue to read through the text. Try to get 6 key details. Fill in Citizens United if you haven't done that. Electoral College is last. And you guys should be getting to a place where you can start writing that letter. If you're ready to start writing the letter, by all means, feel free to get a jump start on that. Like I said, that's the end result. That's the main goal. And that's probably going to be the most heavily weighted assignment this quarter. That's it for now. Okay.